What's going on? Oh, you muted yourself.
I was muted. What's going on? Here we
What's
go. We
going
already starting
on?
off, huh?
Already starting
We're
already.
gonna get it together because it's homecoming, so
Woo.
we don't have no choice. We
Listen,
don't have a choice, right? Listen.
okay. It's homecoming. We are. Well, I just got in town today. Ashley been here since yesterday, and
Yeah.
baby,
Happy homecoming, little baby.
I'm tired.
Don't come, little baby. Don't come in here doing what you do now. No, I take that back. You actually help this show. Give us the energy you always give us, little baby.
Come in here and behave though.
Behave a little bit.
Well, you know what? We gonna give you. It's homecoming week, so you get to act up this one
He
time.
get to act up a little bit.
He can act up a
Little
little
baby came in today too. Okay, so the Rattlers are filing into
Listen,
850, the big city.
and I
Hey, Miss
worked today
Gal.
too. Hey, Miss Gail, I worked today
Mm-hmm.
and then came into Tallahassee this evening. So, baby, I'm tired. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then I have to be up. We can't be on here all night because we
We
real
can't.
rattlers, and real rattlers go to convocation. So we're gonna be up tomorrow for convocation in the morning. So I got to get myself together. I got to finish getting my life together.
Things up. And
Party,
here's
but
the thing.
not tonight.
Me and
Friday,
Shay really planned our
Saturday.
weekend.
We did.
Like we back in college, y'all. I just want y'all to know that it's gonna be a lot. And I don't know why we set ourselves up like this, but here we are.
And so here's what we did. Not only did we plan it, we forcefully forced ourselves out of auntiedom, okay? Because we are aunties.
Because we are officially
We
aunties.
are really aunties, but we forced ourselves by buying our tickets prior to the event. So we've already purchased all of our tickets for all of
Mm-hmm.
these parties and stuff, y'all.
How we gonna make it?
Monday, Monday, I'm gonna be at work like this. Okay.
Okay, I mean, for us, it's our 20th year.
Our 20 year.
So we have, I mean, it was only right for us to get get into the weeds of the things
Correct.
and not act like aunties like we would like to do,
Like we normally do.
like we
Go to
normally
that
do,
game,
and
hang
go
out
home.
at the tailgate, and then go home and take a shower and
Go
rub our
home.
feet together.
Yeah. So we can't be like that tomorrow or this weekend altogether. So all the things, convocation, mixers, day parties.
I'm
Listen,
tired just
on
thinking
the
about
go.
it.
That's why I'm like, I don't know how we're gonna make by the time Saturday get here.
I don't the
Tomorrow's
flight,
Wednesday.
I can't even think about the flight.
Oh no, see that
I
just
can't even do the flight. I can't. No.
that's out of
It's
our wheelhouse.
that's out of the scope of our range. Okay. We can't do the flight is I'm gonna tell you, and this might be y'all might take my Rattler card. I've been to Top Flight maybe twice. Maybe. I want to say once. Maybe I think maybe twice I've been to Top Flight. That right there, I know the people say it's a great time, and I did enjoy myself, but it's it's so small in there. It's so
Yeah.
only one place, one way in, one way out. I spend my whole time watching the exit, like, you
Yeah, you
know.
just need to go on and not be even worried about if you're gonna be in there. 'Cause, baby, did you see that line yesterday? That's circulating. Mr. John Jones says nothing better than family energy, especially around homecoming. And you are absolutely right. No matter where you've been,
Absolutely.
you're not gonna find it. And that's what makes us a cult. Like you can't get the same energy.
It was
You're looking for that guy.
permeating. It was the
Mhm.
moment I got to Tallahassee, the energy was permeating. I love, so I checked into my hotel and there were like they of course they had like Rattler paraphernalia all around, and it just is a thing, like, and now granted Ashley and I were just here last weekend. So
Correct.
we went to North Carolina Central game. We were just here last weekend.
Hmm.
We've been here a couple of times this season. We went to Albany State. Like, we've been here, but it's something about the energy around homecoming that's just.
It's just different. It's just different. No way around it. Like we were here last weekend.
We were
And it was
literally
like
like
Monday hit, totally different energy.
totally different energy. It permeates. The moment I got into Tallahassee, I was like, oh yeah, it's homecoming. And when I
Mhm.
get on campus, and the smells, all the nostalgia, just everything, I just can't wait. I
You
cannot
just
wait
can't
till
get enough.
Saturday. I can't wait till
So
Saturday.
again, we're here to enjoy all the things. See as many people we can see. If you see us out there at the tailgates and at the vendor spots and at the
Please
convocation,
speak.
come on, just speak. So again, a lot of y'all have your pages that aren't front facing sometimes, so we don't always know
We
exactly who
don't know who you are.
you are.
So you got
we
to
met quite a
speak.
few people. So you got to speak to us. And if we recognize you, like my girl, Miss Gail, I know who she is. Miss Gail don't play with me when I see her at the quarterback club.
Miss Gail, you got to come hug my neck because I haven't hugged you yet. Are you here, Miss Gail? Is Miss Gail here?
Yeah, she here. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got to come hug my neck.
Yeah, she's usually at quarterback club. Just about every time she goes.
You got to come hug my neck. Okay. Ashley and I will be in tandem all weekend. So when you see
we have signed ourselves up, just know it.
Sometimes just think about it, y'all.
I don't even know how I don't even know why we did this to ourselves, but
we're gonna do it because we paid for
the tickets. Troopers.
We're gonna have some homecoming stories.
We're gonna be there. Don't you worry. So yeah, we get to play. I mean, I don't even know where to start because tomorrow is a day full of events, as we've already mentioned, right? You can't even get to the actual game because there's just so much going on.
Correct.
Where do we even start?
Well, we got to recap very briefly last week's trying times. I have one thing to say concerning last week. Keep us in your prayers. Respect our privacy at this time and during our time.
That was going to be my only line. Please respect our privacy. Like, that's all.
Respect our privacy during this time.
During these difficult times. Like,
very tumultuous times.
Statement from the family. Very much a statement from the family.
That's all I got. Moving on. It's homecoming week. Don't eat, don't sleep. It's homecoming week.
It's homecoming week.
That's it. That's
so with that in mind,
we will play Alcorn for the first time since 1982.
And we all have been like itching, including Alcorn, have been itching to play each other.
The
right?
battle of the one win teams.
So it's interesting that we have kind of come together at a time where we kind of have a lot of similar struggles from a team perspective, on the field. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to see how each team adjusts from last week to this week. Because at the end of the day, we got to come away with this win. It's just no way around it. I just wrote a check for the football team and the coaches. We got to win homecoming, right?
Gotta win.
So
the last time we lost homecoming was 2017. It's been almost 2 years.
So yeah. So at the end of the day, a win is a win is a win is a win, and we're gonna be, we're coming out there on Saturday to cheer our guys on. Be cute as we always are, fashionable in our orange and green, tailgate, and win. Right? That's what it's about. Happy homecoming, Miss Tamara T.
Hey, Miss Tamara T. Happy homecoming.
Okay, little baby, let's start it.
I'm taking a medical. Wait, put.
I have never heard of that before.
I need a red shirt too. I think I do too. I need you know what?
A medical red shirt.
No, I don't want no medical. I'm hanging with my team. I'm hanging with my boys. Mm-mm. No red shirt for me. We thugging it out.
Yep.
We thugging it out.
We got faith.
We thugging it out.
Faith said there's so much going on.
Friday has so much going on.
I feel like Friday has too much going on.
Friday is the one that, it's a lot going on Saturday, but Friday, like literally the stuff is overlapping.
Mm-hmm. You got to really just like leave one, go to the next. Leave one, go to the next.
You just got to show you. It's one of them, hey, I just want to show my face. And then what's your mama say? My crew, let's go. That's literally what you got to hit your next bit.
It's time to go. We got one more place. We got somewhere else to go.
My crew, let's go. That's all you can do.
And God forbid you got outfit change. Baby, you might be changing in the car the way these events line up.
Friday, we got like 2-3 outfit changes. It's
a lot.
I got to get all the way back to the hotel. Like,
mm-hmm.
I got to get from family to the hotel. Friday, literally.
It really does. It really.
Friday is
I should have did the spreadsheet. You saw they put in the spreadsheet.
Gail, we need Miss Gail. If you
Miss Gail, I
come pick us up. I'm serious. Because
I thought about a golf cart.
Because I'm gonna be grown out to that game and I done put on some boots. Come pick me up. I'm gonna put on some boots to this game. I think I'm grown. Miss Gail, come pick me up.
Y'all making me hate him.
Now, Mr. Jones, why you gonna miss homecoming?
You like to you traveling.
You be traveling and you didn't make it.
You got to come. You got to next year. Since you're missing this year, we here now, Mr. Jones. So we can't unless you got a PJ.
Right.
We here now. So I think the next year, because you can't miss homecoming is literally an annual event for the alumni. I mean, utterly excited. Outfits galore, fashion statement. Every
Listen,
step
yeah,
you take.
I got a big suitcase. Like I'm gonna be out of town for a week.
Overpacked.
Overpacked, way down, overweight. Suitcase, overweight, heavy. But it's 2, 3 outfit changes a day.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go and brag and rock brag.
And we gonna win.
And we're gonna win. Playing those Alcorn. What G like to say, those big bad Braves?
Big bad Braves.
Okay, so speaking of those big bad Braves, right?
Uh-huh.
I do know they have a really good, really good running back.
Mm-hmm. Jacorian Sewell.
Right? Is he a bruiser up the middle running back? Is he an outside running back, or is he a little bit of both?
He could do it all.
Jesus.
I'm not really concerned about him up the middle. My concern is
The outsides and
that
the edges.
outside. That's my concern. I just
So
don't feel
aside
like
from
we
him,
contain the outside that well. And I feel like when the backs run to the side, they're getting like 7 yards a pop.
so aside from him, who else is a player to watch offensively?
They have another Davis. Reggie Davis is their other running back. They want to run the ball.
They're gonna do a 1-2 punch on running back.
They want to run the ball. Like they do have. So they have Howard's old QB. Howard's old. He was the backup QB. Jalen Tolbert.
Jalen Tolbert.
He's a good passer. He's a solid. He's solid. But they want to run the ball. They want.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Just when I was looking at rosters in the preseason time, they have size on their line.
They do. I'm not particularly, big and sorry. No, I'm gonna say that. I'm not say that about the children.
Look at you.
But you know what I mean. Yeah, but
they have size on their line. So
they do have size, but are they talented? That's yet to be determined because they are like us. And let me say this: I don't think that they are a talentless team, right? They have talent. They have not been able to put it together. It is almost like, twin, where have you been? That's what's gonna happen on Saturday. Okay.
It's crazy how identical we are in so many ways. That's what makes it even more interesting to see how this plays out, because
we're all playing for essentially pride,
dignity, pride.
We need a win. So in the worst way, they need a win. They're 1-5. We're 1-4 because of the unexpected bye week. So we're 1-4. They're 1-5. They're coming off of, now this was my concern. They are coming off of their first win last week against for homecoming. So their homecoming was last week. And I hope they party too much.
I hope they come party at our homecoming too much too.
Right. But they
the distraction committee time for the distraction committee for homecoming.
I think what I was told is that I think they might be staying in Georgia somewhere. Like on the outskirts of Georgia or something like that. They're not, I don't think they're staying in Tallahassee. But either way, they're coming off of a win. Yeah. Definitely special teams, and that's not saying much, but our special teams is better than theirs. It's pretty bad. But and the discipline, I don't know, because we have our games and we rack them up in them penalties.
Yeah.
But they're coming off of a win. That's their first win. They beat the team that they played 42-0. So they got a little momentum coming in. We are coming off of a big L. So will the L propel us to want to win, or will their win, encourage them to want to continue winning? I don't know. It's really going to be the battle of who wants it the most, because we literally are twin. Where have you been? In my opinion, we both, word is out that I don't know if we should say this. I'm gonna say it. 12, from what I understand, RJ will be starting again, which I think a lot of us kind of knew that. Was I not supposed to say that? I said it.
I mean,
I said it.
Hi, Troy. Thanks for
Hey,
joining
Troy.
us.
So, you know, we have a QB who's going to keep the ball safe.
Which
Um,
does help,
Absolutely. He's going to
you
keep the
know.
ball safe. Um, and, you know, hopefully, I think that a lot of similarities also too in that run where Alcorn, they kind of wanted to see a lot more production from their running back in the way of him getting more carries. And I think there was a lot of that same kind of chatter surrounding our program and, our RB1, Thad. Last game, Thad had 9 carries. Some people thought that he should have had more. He averaged, I think it was like 5.5 yards per
It
carry.
was like, no, it was lower. It was a little lower, 4.7. It ended up being
Okay.
4.7. But
Okay.
still,
So
that's still
still, you know,
close to 5 yards a carry.
correct. 4 times 3 is 12. We only need 10 to get to the first down. And I'm not saying you can give it off to him every time, but I'm just saying, he was averaging nearly 5 yards a carry. And he got nine carries the last game. So some people were saying, there was chatter that they didn't understand why he wasn't getting the ball a lot more. And it's the same similar. I think actually it was identical that
Yeah,
Jacorian
they're
Sewell
running
last
at 9
game,
carries too.
he got 9 carries. And so that was a big concern for them as well. So I think it's literally, I mean, that's what we should have named this episode, friend. Twin, where have you been? That's what we should
Right,
have named this episode because
right.
we're very similar. I think it's just all gonna boil down to who wants it the most.
Execution, discipline. Who has the most discipline? Who
Yeah.
wants it the more? Who's hungry for that win? Like,
Yeah.
and to be honest, just like you said, both teams have a reason to want it more. I mean, if you're playing the game, you ought to want to win, right? But
Right.
there's always extra motivation to your
Yeah.
desire to win. It could be
Yeah.
homecoming for us. It could
Right.
be, hey, we're hungry for a win on the opposite side. For
Yeah.
them,
So
they
ruin
started
their
out wanting to
homecoming.
keep a. Let's ruin the homecoming,
Yeah.
and let's keep a winning streak or start a winning streak for us, which is always good for a team that's struggling to win. You need to learn to win if you don't know how to win currently. So it's a lot of narratives that can come out of this matchup, and it's going to be exciting to see. Homecoming is always a good time in Bragg. I mean, it's a good time in Bragg typically anyway, but homecoming takes it up a notch. You having a family reunion and all the things are happening around. So I love to see our guys come in and be focused from the quarterback all the way to the safety.
And let me just do this. I just feel led to do this really quick. Just a slight pause because there's been so much going on in all of our schools. A lot of people's homecomings it's been shootings and all
Mhm.
type of stuff going on. We just gonna right now, and if you don't believe or if you believe somebody else, whatever, but we just gonna speak right now positively. We're gonna pray to Lord in the name of Jesus that FAMU's homecoming is covered. There will be no
Safe.
incidents,
Mhm.
no killings, no crime, no murder, no shootings. Everything will go the way that it's supposed to go. Is covered. Everybody that's coming is covered. We will be safe. Our homecoming will be safe. The environment will be safe. The neighborhood will be safe. The community will be safe. The South Side will be safe. We are covering them in the blood of Jesus, in the name of Jesus. Amen. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So
Sorry.
yeah, we gotta those are the things we gotta be vigilant. And our police chief of police on campus has I passed by campus today and it was very clear sign that said all these forms of weapons are not allowed or welcomed here. So you can see the extra effort. And I've seen some people on some social channels kind of feel offended that things have increased. Security, police presence has increased around our homecoming. But we have to remember, like, even beyond the offense of, oh, why aren't you doing it for anybody else's homecoming? Others, I'm not even going to speak on that. But we kind of take it to that. But we have to realize that it almost feels like an attack on HBCUs
Yeah.
and HBCU homecomings in that manner. So we have to just be safe. It's about being safe at this point. It's not stereotyping anybody, any group of people. Just be safe at this point
We
because
got to be vigilant.
almost every homecoming thus far there's
Literally.
been a major issue,
Literally.
life-threatening issues. So no,
Yeah.
bring all of the police. Matter of fact, go get them from Georgia
Go get
too.
some more
Get some extras
from
because we need
Jefferson County
we
and
need
all of
everybody
them.
to be able to go back home happy and healthy and whole, back to their homes, because this is a family friendly, fun, wholesome environment.
Somebody, Alcorn's homecoming was last week. Somebody, literally, a woman lost her life.
Mhm.
It was a shooting on campus, and she lost her life. Like
So we can't play.
Jackson, it was shots. Alabama, like Tuskegee, it's happening. South Carolina State, the girl died as well. Jackson, they said somebody got shot. A little girl got shot in her stomach. Like it is. It's almost like a epidemic of sorts. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Absolutely. And listen, be vigilant. We gonna have us a good time. But if you see some people with some book bags and y'all know, you know that look. Get up out of there and
Bring
say
all the peace
something. Say
presence.
something to
Keep
somebody.
the campus safe. Really, the city, because there are
Yes,
multiple events happening that are away from the campus. If we're being honest, there are
absolutely.
lots of events happening away from the campus. So really, the city needs to be safe. The presence
Yeah.
of police force is
It's
important.
and it's a deterrent.
Mhm.
With heavy police presence, it's a deterrent for activities because you going to jail. You know what I'm saying? The police are
Mhm.
right there. You're going to jail, so it can be a deterrent. So for me, bring all the police.
Yeah, it's for safety. It's safety and safety only. And that's what matters the most. We all want to return back homes
Yeah,
the
the
way
way
we
we
left,
came.
even
Yeah.
better than the way we left. So I mean, the way we came here. So we have to live with it. To the people that may want to make some poor decisions, don't encourage it, and don't don't let them hang out with you.
Not on this
Um,
campus. Find you somewhere else to
Now
go.
find somewhere else to do that, and just make some better decisions. Don't put anybody else's life in danger, in jeopardy. If you got some ops, you know
Handle that business later.
the ops don't belong on campus
At
around us,
all. Like there used
right?
to be a code.
Hmm.
Children, women, you didn't do that kind of stuff when it was children and women around. Now, little kids. Anyway, we're not going there. But
We're not gonna go that deep,
because
but
our homecoming is going to be safe. We've already spoken it. We prayed over it. It's covered. Our homecoming is going to be safe. But yes, y'all stay vigilant. Stay mindful. Keep your eyes open. Be cautious. But anyway, back to the festivities.
back to the festivities. So we know we're kind of jumping around tonight, just kind of having a good time with this homecoming
Yeah.
thing. So we're jumping from the fashion piece, the different festivities and events, even the game and what we should expect or hope to see from our team. Because again, I desire to see a win. So tell me, we're gonna be tailgating with our class actually this Saturday, because it's our 20-year reunion. So any tailgates going on? I mean, I know plenty of people who typically tailgate.
Yeah. Earl done
Tailgates,
invited us
Earl,
already. Who else?
Kelvin Rozier does,
Kelvin,
and
yeah.
his crew does a tailgate. Anybody else in the chat?
What other tailgate we need
What
to
other
come
tailgate
crash?
we
We
gonna
need
crash? Because
and we
we're
we
more
ain't
than
even
happy to come
invited.
by. But also remember, homecoming specifically has a whole lot of activations or
Yeah,
surrounding it. So
yeah, will
you can go
be.
out there and just go from spot to spot. Um,
We gonna do that anyway. But
yep.
the class of '05, we do have a tailgate. Incoming freshman class of '05, we do have our tailgate. Convocation. We will be at convocation tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So Ashley, while they're putting their tailgates, what are your keys to the game?
Well,
Did I put you on the spot?
um,
Oh, you was ready. Okay.
yes, yes, but I mean, my keys of the game to the game have been the same since game one. And that is the things that is I'm going to name things that I believe we have room for improvement and opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to make sure we catch the ball,
Mm-hmm.
catchable balls, and as a wide receiver, let's just be honest, there are plenty of wide receivers that catch hard to catch and not so perfect passes. So we need to make sure we're catching our passes, and helping these drives go along. Um, we need to make sure that we run the ball as much as we can, kind of increase our running opportunities on offense. On defense, let's watch for the running on the outsides, right? Because we actually do a pretty decent job of
In the
stuffing the
middle.
middle
Mm-hmm.
and controlling the middle, from a run defense perspective. But let's pay more attention to the outsides as well, because whether it's an outside or inside, 7 yards is 7
Too
yards.
many yards.
Um, I think our O line needs to make sure that they're locked in step with each other, because that's one of the cohesiveness about a O line. All of them have to kind of work together to make this thing work. So make sure that we're keeping that pocket open and clean for our quarterback to get those passes off, and or holes for our running backs to get through and get some yardage. So I think that was mostly offensive keys. I did give a defensive key, which is to watch the outsides, right? Um, yeah, those are the things that I think that if we kind of came in and got more cleaned up and more disciplined, and we can come out successful.
Yeah, I think for me, hey Frank, happy
Happy homecoming.
homecoming.
Yeah.
I think for me, the keys to this game are to stop the run. We're gonna have to stop the run because I believe that they're going to run.
And isn't he the
Stop.
number one running back in this whack, by the way?
He came into the season that way. I don't think that he currently is
Okay.
still. I think it might be Ahmad Miller or somebody at Jackson. I want to
Okay.
say, or it might be even at Alabama State. What's his name? House Claw.
Okay.
But if we that's gonna happen. Demetria, trust me, that's gonna happen. That offense is not. That's gonna happen. But we need to stop the run, right? We need to stop the run and go up early. If we can go up 14, even 10, if we go into the half, the problem is we can't beat teams scoring 14 points. We just
Correct.
can't do it.
Correct.
We can't do it. We're not
We
gonna
can't.
beat any teams
So we got to score.
scoring for we got if we can go up early on them. And I said it last week, and I would like them to do it this week. They didn't do it last week. They deferred. I think our coach is defensive minded, so he's probably always going to defer. But I would like to see us go on offense first so we can work out those
Mhm.
little kinks. And sometimes
And it's good to see what defense brings, right?
those first little jitters on the defense, you can bust one on them real quick. You know what I'm saying? When you go on offense first,
Yep.
sometimes. So I would like to see us go on offense first, go up early, stop the run, and force some big errors in special teams. Their special teams is horrible, horrendous. Block kicks and the punt their special teams is really bad.
So capitalize.
Force some errors on the kickoffs and punt, and go up early. Okay, at least 14, 17 points, something like that. They're not good at coming back. They're just not. So I think if we do that, go up early, stop the run, and force some errors on special teams, I think that we win this game, and we're able to get out with a dub. But if they decide to listen to their fan base and run their running back a lot more than they have been, if Jacorian Sewell gets more than 9 carries, it can be a long day for us.
Happy
So
homecoming, Kelvin. We were just talking about you and your tailgate. We'll probably try to come by and crash you on Saturday.
yeah,
Just put a pin in this for 1 second, because I got a comment we want to address. This is a pin in the conversation. In reference to our shirts, they emailed us about the Fang Exchange shirts. So we did get some correspondence about the shirts. So we are working on the link to make sure that we wanted to make sure that we were getting it, and we did talk to some other Fang Exchange members. So
I'd like to know, did they get the link? Because
yes,
so the person who just emailed, did they get? It's a Google. It's not. It's a Google form.
it's a Google form, but the form kind of had you to request for access. So we need to correct that. But we are working on it. For any members that are watching right now, you may watch later. We will be sending out another email to make sure that you're able to get the shirts, because we're gonna make sure those shirts get out. So that was just a pin in that about the shirts. But yeah, back to the game. The baby said that the long kicker quit, so there will be no balls.
He quit because of Charlie Kirk. When Charlie Kirk went away,
Interesting.
His family felt that he might not be safe on the campus anymore, and so he left. He left the school because of Charlie Kirk. But that's what they said. But
well, with that in mind, then we need to get some. We should have some good field.
I'm telling you, if you watch them in special teams, you can score on special teams. I'm talking about bad snaps, snapping over the head, dropping the ball. It's special teams is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. The long snapper is pretty bad. So if we can force some errors on special teams, we can capitalize on that. And they do not do well because they're not going to be a guns. I mean, they're not gunslingers. They're not going to just be throwing the ball all around the field. So if you go up enough and they're behind, if they got to be behind the sticks, it's going to be hard for them to catch up because they deal with a lot of our same issues, drop balls from receivers and things like that. So only thing that I will say, the advantage that they have is they definitely have a quarterback. Their quarterback is solidified. He is their guy. They have not changed. They started with him the first game. He is still their quarterback. Nobody's really like complaining necessarily about the quarterback. So he's who they're going with. So there can be, as the weeks go by, more opportunities for him to become more acquainted with his receivers, which I think we're kind of struggling with that just because, we've had different quarterbacks to come. But still, I believe that if we go up early, and I mean, it doesn't, to me, it don't have to be substantial. 14 or 17 points. I think if we can go up like that, it's going to be hard for them to come back from that. So
what's up,
that's
T.
my
Lewis?
keys to the game. And
Thank
stop
you for
that
joining
run.
us. Stop that run. And I do believe we can. So based on your keys, my keys in the chat, I think we have some advantage, some opportunities to really, really take away this game and have our homecoming win. What the score will be is to be determined.
I'm not doing any score predictions.
I'm not picking no score predictions tonight from us. If you're in the chat and you would like to give a score prediction, you're more than welcome to do it. We've got too much twin action going on to even be picking the score right now.
Literally, I would not be. Listen,
Kelvin got the link, but he needed to. But
it said he needed access to.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that link back out to you all.
We'll
so no worries on that.
Yeah.
Scoring early, Kelvin is right along with what you're saying. It's very huge to score early. And I think that's the case in any game, but especially if it's in a game where a team might struggle from behind. So
that's why I would like to see us get the ball. I would like to see us go on offense first. I know, like I said, Cozy's old school, defensive minded, so he's deferring. But I would like to, because I think
I didn't want to see it at least once this whole season.
Because I think
I would like. I feel like you get to see the other team's defense, gives you a chance, like you said, to strike and maybe catch them off guard. Because a lot of times,
that happens a lot.
So many games when a team is just not really set on the first defensive play or maybe the second
in the beginning, those jitters, that those initial jitters. And Bethune did it to Alabama State. They went up first, literally the first play of the game. Bethune-Cookman, it was like a
80 yards.
Yeah, run, and they just.
So, and the other thing is, what that makes me realize that we win a lot of tosses because we're always deferring.
Yeah, we defer a lot.
We have the coin toss on our side.
We defer a lot. I would like to see. My thing, Mama, what your grandma say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. We're 1-4. What do we have to lose? Let's just try something different. You know what I mean? We're 1-4. I know that we normally do, defer and all of that. And I get it. You get the ball coming back at the half, but let's just try it. Let's give our quarterback a chance to work, start to get in a rhythm early. Let's do it first. Give our defense more time to relax. You know what I mean? If we win the toss, let's go out on offense first. See if we could bust one, catch them slipping early on.
And guess what? And Bragg, and again, we all know if you get Bragg jumping early,
that's it. And all it takes is a touchdown. That's all it takes is a touchdown. Give us a score. And we in the game. So, that's just my thoughts. But we'll see.
We'll see how the game planning plays out for this week.
And I hope they game plan for every aspect, because it's starting to feel like we game plan for that one. Like with Alabama State, we game plan for body and did not consider the running backs, Hoss-Claw and them. And then with NCCU, we game plan for Mosley.
supposedly, and we did. I mean, he still had a good game, but if you really look at where the
We
yardage
definitely
came
game
from,
plan for Mo. You
we
can
game
tell
plan for
we
Moses.
game
So we
plan
got
for
a game
Moses.
plan for all of the weapons. We can't just game plan for
Yeah.
the obvious weapon,
Cause
and
then you
then you
let it
allow
Walker
everybody
Harris.
else.
You letting Walker Harris run in touchdowns. The
Yeah,
quarterback that's not even really a runner. He running touchdowns, and it's like, what is going on? So hopefully we game plan all around for every possibility. Situational football. I don't think so because the game is starting at 3.
it's starting at. I thought it was 4. Okay, 3.
Is it 4 o'clock? I thought the game
I
said
thought it was
3.
4, but I mean, if we think about sun going down, you definitely need the sun to go down,
So for
or at
the
least to
to
be
the light show.
setting for the lights to be effective. So
The first because
um,
that first game, Albany State game, that game was at what 5 or 6 o'clock. It was at like
no, it
5.
was like 7,
Was it 7? No, it was 6.
6,
It was 6.
6. So it was
Yeah,
already
yeah.
evening time, true evening
Hmm.
time.
And so that's how we were able to get the light
Yeah,
show.
yeah,
It
4.
would be nice, but I think they know that people are going out and stuff. So the game starts at
And that's
4.
why and
Okay.
that's another reason why it makes sense to not have homecoming games late, because there are too many festivities that
Yeah.
happen.
So we
Um,
probably won't get no light show.
Albany State started at 7. Yeah, okay, and I do believe Jackson will too. The Jackson State game will too. So light show for sure, Jackson State, because that's another evening
Albany
game.
State started at 6 because the what you call it opened at 5. What was that?
North End Zone.
North End Zone. It opens an hour before the game. Open at 5.
So
I don't know. Okay.
so yeah, we need to come in. I would also like what I would like to see. I may not give a score prediction, but I would also like to see our penalties decrease this week.
Mhm.
We had quite a bit of penalties last week. And I know earlier in the season we kind of came out kind of clean initially, and then we've kind of been every week been increasing in penalty category. So I would like to see us have a clean game all around. Like penalties needs to be to a minimum. I would like to see I think North Carolina Central didn't have, but what maybe I don't know. North Carolina Central
They had
has
minimum.
they typically just run a clean game regardless, and they had minimal penalties.
But and I'm gonna say this. We were on the sideline and we were watching. Their offensive line was 100% holding. I mean, one of them was so obvious. Remember the one that was on the screen? It
Mm-hmm.
was so obvious. So my thing is, you know,
I
we were
have
getting
heard that
all the
all
calls.
like holding happens often in games, and
It
they don't
happens.
they don't get called. Um,
It's gonna happen somewhere on every play, but uh,
we got a score prediction,
I can see that.
but that's
I
too
can see that.
that's a nail biter though.
I think it's gonna be that. Just get ready for that. Everybody get your blood. What's the blood pressure medicine? I don't. What is it?
What
Losartan? Is
is it?
Losartan one? I don't know. I'm just calling out medicines at
They
this
have some
point.
interesting names, but
But just get your little breath. I mean, the what's the machine? The AED machine. Machine. Get your
yeah.
machine together.
Okay, Albany
Okay.
State did start at 7. Special
Okay.
teams.
I'm tired of shit.
Little baby says the special teams will be a deciding factor. Um,
Well, if that's the case,
if that's the
then
case, then we should be.
yeah, because ours is not like, but it ain't, you know.
And, if you're playing against a team and we have an advantage in that area and other areas that they don't, then we should be. That's an advantage. And if everything kind of evens out and that's the one thing you have left and you had advantage, it's a dub. It needs to be, should be. You go in there and play like you normally play. Have good special teams. T. Lewis says if FAMU win by 3 by a field goal.
Okay.
And hopefully, speaking of like kickers, field goals, and winning by 3 points, made me think about the fact that our we've been kicking in the end zone.
Yeah, he did. He's been doing pretty good.
He's been pretty good with kicking in the end zone in these games. So,
man, we gonna see. I don't even want to, because when we start saying stuff like that and then it don't happen, I don't even want just
play to win.
just win the game. I don't care if the score is 2-1. I don't care if we win by a safety. I don't, as long as at 0-0, FAMU
We have
win.
more points.
That's it. That's
More
all I
points.
care
That's all that
about.
matters. That's all we
I
ask for.
don't care about any of those things. But let's just win this game. Let's just do it so we can go into next week. Next week we got to go to Baton Rouge. And it's gonna be hostile up in there. And y'all do not let me be embarrassed. My daughter's a Jag. I need to be
Yeah,
her.
your house is divided, huh?
I need to welcome her into the SWAC with a butt whooping. FAMU, don't let me down. Okay? Let's beat Alcorn. Let's go down there to Baton Rouge and let's beat them. They are another 1-5 team.
Mm-hmm. Think about it. How many? We got 7 games left in the season.
Yeah.
We're in the driver's seat of in some ways to make this thing, bring some wins in. So
because our coach said undoubtedly.
Our coach is confident that we have an opportunity to continue to win games.
Undoubtedly. So that's what Cozy said.
So with that in mind, we're gonna follow the confidence of our coach. The coach has confidence, and it trickles on down. Baseball score 3-0. No.
Who we playing?
No, I think he's saying it will be a baseball-like score.
Oh.
No way.
Guess what? If that's the score, I'm fine with it.
I mean, a win is a win.
I'm fine with that. If it's
we're good for 1 touchdown, we're good for 7 points, friend.
If it's 2-0,
we're good for 7 points.
Safety, and they hold their offense to 0. If that's what it is, because one thing I will say, both of these teams are unpredictable. You don't know what you're going to get. They went PV, they played PV, they scored 12 points. They went to Alabama A&M and scored 31. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? With Alcorn. Same thing with us. You don't know which team you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get. I don't care if it's 3-0 or 33-32, whatever it is. Just win the game. That's it. That's all I got.
Hey, just win the game. That's the theme of the weekend.
Just win.
Just win the game. Mm-hmm.
I want to go to after where we going? Somewhere on Saturday we going.
Somewhere with our class.
Yeah. And so I want to be.
And we want to go there excited.
In a good mood. Absolutely. Good mood. I want to be able to eat, because y'all know when they lose, I can't eat. It's just too much.
And there's too much food around to not be able to eat now.
It's too much. I'm telling you, I be physically sick. I can't eat. It's too much. So
anyway, as we continue to kind of jump around more with the homecoming weekend, what do we, how I mean, in this era, again, me and Tashay own the auntie era. We're not like aunties. We're like junior aunties.
What are we?
Junior aunties.
So we TTs. We TT.
TTs.
We not auntie. We TTs.
We TTs. Yeah, that's what it is. TTs.
That's what we are. TTs. Yeah.
So as newly inducted TTs.
TTs. Mm-hmm.
Troy said we young.
20-year incoming freshman class in college. I don't think that's young.
I don't think so. I think we've earned our stripes.
I think we are TTs with a capital T.
I don't know why y'all get us started. So as newly inducted TTs, right? And TT stands for Auntie Juniors. Right. We are, going to be out and about. We are going to try to pace ourselves just from the events. We're literally talking about just making sure we make it to each event that we've already signed ourselves up for. Troy's birthday is tomorrow.
Troy,
you 53.
Oh, you up for you, my boy.
OG. That's OG. We gotta go up for you, Troy.
Yeah,
so that means that Troy, you need a birthday win. Homecoming.
Yeah, They
They
better
better
win
win
for
for
your
you.
birthday.
They better win for you, Troy. I hope you got your eyebrows for your birthday.
He said he only got one. He said it's his second
You
homecoming.
can't have one eyebrow on your birthday. You know, you got to.
I told Troy last week on that sideline, I say, don't cut it. What they gonna do to you? I would
Troy,
buck
if
that
you
bitch.
cut your eyebrow, we need you to come on the show and show your face. We got to see this in
I need to be able to see this
in
eyebrow.
real time. We got to see this in real time if you do.
And we finally get to
Little
meet
baby
the
said
blonde.
he be cousin. Okay, little baby, you're not ready to graduate. Okay, that's
We
cool.
finally get to meet the blonde lady, Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Troy's wife is if anybody knows Troy, Troy refers to his wife is the blonde lady. So we finally get to meet that blonde lady. I can't wait to meet her.
Look what our girl said.
I'm a great auntie. Don't put too much
Miss
on the Miss
Gail,
Girl.
you
Now
don't
you
have
know
to do
you're
two
not.
grades. Just you don't have to do 2 grades.
No, you could just do auntie.
Auntie senior.
Yeah. Senior
We
auntie.
the junior auntie.
Senior level auntie. You know, when you become you're entry
the
level
like the
senior. Yeah. You're not an entry level auntie, you're a senior level.
Right. We earned our stripes. We earning our stripes.
Correct.
So shout out to Troy for his birthday coming up. Keep that eyebrow. Oh, he said he's gonna shave it on Tuesday. Okay, cool. So it won't be back until
Troy,
by Thursday.
just don't do it.
Troy, don't fall for it. Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
It's plenty of people that don't own up to their bets. You don't have to own up to your bet.
They can't beat you up. Just don't do it.
No, don't. But if you
do not do it for homecoming, because that's gonna look very strange.
And come on our show next Thursday as well. So, because we all need to see the exhibit A when you do it.
I'm scared.
So, and part of me really believes Troy will do it. To be honest,
he is gonna do it.
I believe he's gonna do it. So we'll be happy to see that mugshot of that one eyebrow. But anyway, outside of all of our 50,011 festivities, the concert is going on tonight. Did y'all see that line for the homecoming concert just to get in? I mean, it was a line to buy the ticket, so you could imagine it was going to be a crazy.
I haven't even been on campus. I came straight to the hotel. I have not been anywhere near campus.
The line was right. I know they're having a good time. From what I understand, we have the best or one of the best homecoming concert lineups.
We have the best homecoming lineup
so I know they're having a good time, enjoying themselves. Because this is, of course, homecoming is for us as alum who come back.
But during the week it's
for the students, and they have all kinds of things going on each night to allow them to have their turn. And then our turn is on the weekend when all of us get off of work and we muster ourselves together and travel on in town. It's our turn now.
It's our turn now.
It's our turn now. So
what time is it?
It is time.
No, I'm just saying, what time is it?
Right now?
Yes. Do you know?
10:34 p.m.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine that I'm going to have to be out later than this. I am delirious already. Y'all pray my strength. I need a B12, a liquid. What's some things that give you energy? Liquid IV. Don't they give you energy? Or is that only... Listen, my clothes been laid out on my bed all week.
Being laid out just like the first day of school.
It was like the first, down to the shoes. Everything laid out all week. It's been laid out, and I put it in that suitcase last night. I'm ready to go. Ready to be homecoming. We turning up. Help you ladies out. It's time to go to bed. I'm done. Miss Gail, I'm spent. Baby, and I got to get up.
She already starting off wrong. The weekend is not here yet. Time to go to bed.
Oh, I'm delirious. I got to get my rest. And it's freezing in this hotel. What? Tashay isn't an Auntie Junior. I'm a TT, Demetria. TT.
Gotta put something on that. But yeah, it's getting close to time to wind it down. We want to come in and have our quick homecoming chat pre-festivities. I mean, not really pre, because festivities have been going on all week, but want to come in and have our homecoming chat, hang out with the crew, the typical crew. Again, we hope to really see you all out and about this weekend. It's going to be thousands and thousands of people, so sometimes it's hard to spot folks, but we're going to stop by some tailgates. We're going to be at the usual spots, convocations, and, things of that nature. So we should see some familiar faces. Out and about, you go Demetra talking about I'm a TT.
Demetra is a hater.
She got to
Okay,
give us a hard time.
she is because
To
I'm a
give us a hard
TT.
time. So again,
I just need my rest.
outfits laid out, got the starch on them. See, that's how we know we aunties, because we got the starch. We starch our outfits.
Actually, I don't iron no clothes.
Me either. When did we stop
That's
ironing
how
clothes?
you
Is
know
the
I'm
question.
not no auntie.
When
Baby, I take them clothes out that dryer before they start crumpling up.
like when do, because there was a time where you could not go
My
out without
mama did
ironing your
not let
clothes.
me leave out the
Oh, we
house
didn't play that.
without
And
ironing
that
my
starch
clothes.
was it. And that crease
Yeah.
in them pants.
And listen, hem to hem. You got to match the hems up
Yep.
and lay that thing flat and press it.
We really at some point, I don't know when it happened, but we just stopped ironing clothes.
And stuff that gets wrinkled, I take to the dry cleaner.
Yep. And
I'm
sometimes
not
you throw it back in the dryer if it's
hit the wrinkle release.
quick, get that wrinkle out of it. He said he iron his clothes every day. I know that's right.
I'm not surprised at all. He's a Kappa.
Demetra iron.
Oh my God.
Maybe it's us.
It's definitely us.
Looking like it's us.
It's the TTs. TTs. Because listen, that younger generation. We
90s,
kept the
right?
safe love.
Listen, I really wish I wouldn't family in the 90s.
Y'all ain't TT. Y'all.
See how we have to keep. Let me stop putting Demetra comments up here.
I'm gonna be a YN after Saturday if we'll win this third game.
Listen.
No, I'm just kidding, y'all.
Listen, okay, it's not just us, but it's a few of us in here that we'll
Y'all
definitely
be ironing clothes. I don't even know where my iron is in my house. I have a steamer. I use that more than the iron.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but steamer works too.
Because it's
Troy
hanging
said
up.
the heel in the 90s was young.
He was young and black.
Okay then.
Well, that's the
we
way
just
to be.
barely missed the 90s. I mean, granted, we were 2005, so I don't know if that's just barely, but I mean, we was kind of on the cusp.
We missed the 90s because the real good part of the 90s,
part of the early 90s.
the early 90s, yes, 93, 94. We missed it. We missed it really
we
about
totally
like
we missed it by flying colors then, by 10 years.
Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this: the early 2000s was also an era.
That was the era. I feel like we're the last of a dying breed.
Yeah, we
like,
are.
We really brought up the rear.
Yeah, the Y2K and on FAMU incoming class 01, 02, 3, 4. We are the last. When it got to the 10s, they got weird. And these 20s is just even more strange. But our generation.
What year would you say, like 2010?
Yeah, after 2010. And then, of course, once, because, that's I hate to categorize it in that way, but that's the RC era. And FAMU tremendously changed after that. That 2012, 2011, everything in that, everything changed. So everything before, I remember, oh my God, y'all remember when President Obama won?
Oh my God, were you out there?
Yes. And they were playing My President is Black.
Yes.
Oh,
I will never forget. So in that moment, we were all out there around Eternal Flame just waiting to hear. And my cousin, I have a cousin who was at South Florida who was on the phone with me and some of my other family cousins because we're all the same age. And she got the update from her TV that he had won before we got the update because we were out there just waiting for somebody to tell us.
Around.
And she was like, he won. We were like, he what? Like we went crazy.
What were they playing it from? Somebody's car or something?
It was like a car.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was like a car with a loud system riding by or something. I think it was a car like riding by. Yeah.
I was like, it was a time.
Yes. That day will never forget.
It was a time. It was a time. That early 2000s era, and of course the early 90s. Stop putting up comments like that. That's the real YN. That's the real YN is Demetra.
What a time.
Man, it was a time. Yeah, it was a time. That was the early 2000s. That was like it was a time. These kids now, they live in a high-rise condominium.
Listen, that was the last. That was the last of the Title I kids. Let's just be honest.
Literally,
That's the difference.
these kids live in a
These
high-rise
are some posh, plush
condominiums. They live in
yeah.
We stayed in dorms.
These are high value college students.
We stayed in dormitory. We stayed in barracks. You know what I'm saying? Like we
share bathrooms,
share a foot with the floor.
Walk to get food because you didn't have Uber Eats.
Yeah, we had Wing Zone. That's the only thing delivered late was Wing Zone to the door. Wasn't no Uber Eats, and you had to take your groceries. If you didn't have no car, your groceries went on a bus with you from Walmart. Like we, you know, it was a real time. These kids are a lot different. So yeah, they're different, but it was a good time.
It was a time. It was a good time, and
I
thought about it earlier today, and I was like, I caught FAMU at the perfect time.
I did. I would have loved to have been now. My time that I was there.
You remember this?
Yes.
I forgot about Jasmine and the orange room.
The orange room, but when it was really the orange room, because they still got something over there. But when it was really the orange room, before that was a stop. Oh my God! Don't get me started. But that's the only thing that delivered to the dorms late. And then the girls. So my friends that stayed like in Gibbs, the guys, they didn't know anything about walking to rallies. But when we stayed, the girls' dorms were up close to Foot Hillier. So we walked to rallies all the time because it was right there.
It was right there. Mm-hmm.
We walked to rallies. They didn't know that. They didn't do that because they were in Gibbs or Pattyfoot or whatever. Because during our era, Sampson and Young was closed. It was condemned. It was not open. It was only Gibbs for the guys, Pattyfoot, and then the girls, you know, of course, we stayed in McGuinn or TWC, but we walked to rallies all the time because it was right down Foot Hillier. But man, it was a great. I would have liked to either my era or the early 90s.
Or the early 90s, yeah.
Time.
Those were the 2 times, yeah.
Yeah, that's the times. In my opinion,
yeah, I remember Jasmine's. Those cookies were huge.
Yes.
They were big cookies.
I was just about to say those cookies. They were so good. And them shakes. Remember the smoothies?
Smoothies. It was one that was what was that? I do remember the smoothies.
By the law, it was where the law library used to be at the downstairs. Where I can't think of what it was, but it's still something down there. But it's not the same. They ain't got them cookies down there.
Yep. I mean, think about it. Just like Keith said, Magic Johnson came in and got fancy and started putting all kinds of stuff in our food. Put his restaurants in access, and now
yeah. When we were there, it was the calf. It was Pizza Hut, KFC. That's all we had. We had the calf upstairs.
And the KFC bites.
Yeah, we had Pizza Hut and KFC. That's what we had in the calf.
Sure, I don't know about the shake, but I definitely know about shingles.
I don't know nothing about no shingles.
Shingles? We talking shingles chicken, right?
I don't know nothing. We had Guthrie's, Lindy's, and Chubby's. That's what we went to when.
And Guthrie's was about the only restaurant that you was going to find open.
And late night. And Chubby's too. Chubby's was open.
Chubby's was open.
Guthries was open. But now I walked into a Lindy's, must have been a couple years ago. I walked right out. I was like, how do we eat this? Like the smell in there. Can't do it. But yes, Guthrie's.
Oh, you're right. Whataburger. But Whataburger, I mean, by the time you got your food,
we didn't really do what I didn't do.
Well, Whataburger, by the time you got your food from Whataburger, though, you weren't even hungry anymore because it took that long to get it to you. Like you almost fell asleep in the drive-thru trying to get your food. Whataburger is
Whataburger slow. If I went over there, I was going to Popeyes. The one over there.
But in the late night, Popeyes would have been closed. All you had was water because Whataburger would stay open.
But I didn't never go to
California Chicken Grill.
That was open. Now we did go there.
Yeah,
we did go there. We went there. We went to Chubby's. We did go to California Chicken. But baby, that's when you had a car or you had a friend with a car. Because California Chicken was all the way on Pensacola, and it's on Pensacola. It's on right by FSU. It's
Pensacola. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It's on Pensacola. I was shocked Chubby's didn't have any health code violence.
That was some of the best chicken that
I
just didn't think about it.
Let me tell you, I always tell people all the time.
I just didn't think about it.
I tell people all the time, I never looked at
You can't
anybody
look
that
in.
worked in there. I didn't look in there. I just handed them my card.
You couldn't
just like
look,
this.
but the food was gonna hit every
The
time.
food, that sauce on there, A1. I don't care what I cried tears when they shut that place down. Okay.
Troy, I do. Being a Tallahassee native, I remember Calico Jacks, but I think Calico Jacks even open when we were
No,
in school. I feel like
I
it,
don't remember Calico Jacks.
but I think that's across the track kind of place, my boy.
That he was
But I'm trying to figure out if Calico Jacks is even still open in the early 2000s.
I never heard of it. Even when I moved off campus, I moved on the other side of the tracks. I moved out, and I ain't never heard of no Calico Jacks.
I remember it, but that's because I'm a Tallahassee native, and I know just about anything that's come through here.
No, and when what was that place? That pizza place, Hungry Howie's, with them $5 pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's right. They were closed by the time we got to college. So yeah.
Okay.
But I do remember them.
I never heard of that. I never heard of Calico Jacks. But remember, so do you remember when when Buffalo Wild Wings first came to like when they first hit, and we were
go there?
School. Yeah, because it was almost like a club. It was like
it did because they would have like the
Tuesdays was
25% wings. Yeah. Okay, so
Tuesday, and it was like a club.
It became the hangout spot.
Yes, it was. Everybody went to get 25-cent
wings. And then did they ever put like a DJ in eventually?
It would be yes, it would be music. So you like, okay, we're going to B-Dubs. Like, but
everybody
you
was going
to put on like an outfit. Like,
you had to get dressed.
Yes. And then the let out was in, who was it? Chubby's parking lot, not the food place.
Oh, but you want to now that's what you were gonna catch me doing in Chubby's parking lot.
I've been there one time. I done been to maybe like 2 or 3 times to the Moon's let out. Wasn't there let out at the Moon?
Mm-hmm, but just know that Chubby's was not the place you want to be let out at.
I was at the let out at Chubby's. I think I went like one time. I was never a clubber.
You never.
I did not. I don't think I've ever been inside the club. And what was the other one? Start with a B. What was the other club? Start with a B. Y'all come on in the chat.
Yeah, y'all tell us. I know y'all know.
Baja.
You're right. Right.
Baja. I never been to none of those clubs.
Yeah, I don't think
wasn't a clubber. But
Baja was a place to be in the early 2000s.
It was Baja's, Chubby's, and the Moon.
And the Moon. Mm-hmm.
That was the place.
It's so interesting to see at the Moon now is not open.
It's like an event center.
Yeah, pretty much. Except for like when
people be getting married in the Moon. I'm like, we was like Dope Boy, Air Max 95. Like this was the Moon for us. They get married in the Moon now.
Yeah, they having events. They're classy in the Moon. Coliseum. Yep. You remember Coliseum?
Oh yes, I remember that one. Wasn't that on the other side of the tracks? Mount Zion, I remember that one. Mm-hmm. Where was that at?
Oh, See, little baby, you went too far.
What he said?
The Edge. Do you remember the Edge? You might not remember the YN.
That's what. No. Top flight is auntie, senior level auntie. That is senior level.
Yeah, but the junior aunties have a time too, though.
They do. The TTs have a time in there, but top flight is. Well, let me say this.
The wings is just to get you there. Yeah,
top flight in our day was senior level because you had to be 25 to get in top flight.
Correct. Now it's 21.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Now you can be 21. You had to be 25. Wasn't it 25? No.
Yeah, it was 25.
It was 25.
Oh no, Demetri has a point. Shriners is really the senior level.
I don't even. That sounds like something that.
No, baby. Shriners is literally
that's grandma. That's grandma. Not even.
I was trying not to say it, but yes. 675. Yeah. The Shriners definitely is a great level up. That's the great level up.
That love me. 75, baby, they come whispering in my ear, child, all the time. I be like, sir.
Had to be 21 men had to be 25, okay. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because I'm like, with 25, I wasn't in Tallahassee until I was 25. So it had to be a different age. But I knew it was something where you had to be
Yeah, you
like,
couldn't get in there. You had to be.
I think they could get in at 18 now. Can't
No, I
they?
think I think it might be 21. If it's 18, then oh my goodness,
I think they got a night where the 18-year-olds can get in. I could be lying.
that might
I
be
could
true.
be I could be
That might be
lying
true.
through my teeth right now, but I feel like all them children be going to Top Flight.
You done threw them all in the YN category. You don't even know.
All of them children be going to Top Flight.
That's how. That's what the auntie coming out.
I'm a TT.
TT, the TT coming out.
Okay.
But yeah, all right,
You gotta
y'all.
reminisce. Oh no,
We're
I'm
going
tired.
down. We're both going down. So again, thank y'all for coming and joining us. It's been real. Can't wait to see all the beautiful faces Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday. Maybe. Big maybe on the Sunday. On I-10, that is. Hunking our horn and all the Rattler tags going back home.
I'm on Florida Georgia Parkway, baby.
So we'll see everybody tomorrow. Be at the convocation. So we got to get off now because convocation's early in the morning. We got to get some rest.
I got to go to bed. Okay, I got to
we're
put
gonna
my
go from there.
lashes on, y'all. I ain't got no. I got to put my
Are we
lashes on.
taking back to the strike?
I'm not doing it. You do it. I'll say it, and you do it because we can't do it together. So one of us.
We can't. We're not gonna do it. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that to the YNs. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks up.
Peace out. As always, go Rattlers.
Go Rattlers.